Hello, music lovers and music makers. Rob Coolman from Root Cellar Music Studio here. I got something very special. My dear friend Jim Schutt, a man who I was my very first band ever I was in with Jim Schutt and Neil Cornell. And you guys have got to remind me who else was in that band. I can't remember if it was just the three of us. It was our first band. I do remember it was called Dead End. It's very appropriately named as we never did a single gig. But we had a great time and we got the ball rolling. All of us are still musical to this day. So hey, it served its purpose. Anyways, Jim contacted me a while back. He's an amazing painter. I've admired his work for a while now, and he actually had mentioned he wanted to make something for the studio. So he had basically given me a choice of, what subject matter. Being from Endwell, which is a suburb of Binghamton, this is like south of Ithaca. A lot of you guys know I'm an Ithaca kind of guy. Ithaca is north of Binghamton, and Endwell's between, although much closer to Binghamton. Anyways, I say all this to point out that, as kids, we grew up in the town where Macintosh power amps are made. Macintosh makes a lot of pro audio stuff, but because really being into the Grateful Dead, it matters because Macintosh made Jerry's, if you ever saw on stage when Jerry was playing, this light blue light would be coming out of his power amp, and that was the Macintosh 2600. And of course I learned all about that being a big fan of Jerry. And it blew my mind to find out that the darn thing is made 13 miles from my front door. So I had no idea that this Macintosh company was from the Binghamton area. And so anyways, when Jim asked me to pick out a subject matter, he's a real big Deadhead, I'm a big Deadhead. And so I said, let's do the Wall of Sound, because, the Wall of Sound was powered by 100% Macintosh power amps, our hometown. So I thought that was a cool tie-in, to my roots where I'm from. It ties into Jim, it ties into me. And so anyways, this is a painting that Jim did for me that we're going to actually hang here at Root Cellar. All right, now I've only seen, Jim had this actually at a gallery. He did an amazing exhibit, and this picture was hanging on the wall. And in fact, I've got a great picture of, I mentioned Jim and Neil and I had this band together. I have a picture of Jim and Neil actually standing outside, like looking at the painting. So I'll include that in this video. Okay, I got to figure out how to open this. No idea. Let's see. Here we go. Some of these camera angles are going to be totally bogus, and I apologize. That thing just moved all by itself. I love when it does that. Let's see if we can get that to stop messing with us. Alright, so I see it's this is very shaky to the cameras. I'll try to get this as quick as possible. The overhead camera is shaking all over the place. Alright. Can't wait to see what this actually looks like in person. Very nicely packaged here. Very safe arrival. Jerry and Jim, husband and wife, they have their own company called Jer Bear. A little reference to the Dead right there. And of course Jim is a painter. And as far as I understand, Jerry does, I think it's candles. You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong. I forget. It's been a while since I've seen the website. But I believe it was like candles was one of the things that Jerry makes on there. Anyways, I'll put a link to the website, of course, and their store so you can check out their wares. Let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, so there's something, oh my goodness, there's more than one thing in here, guys. This is amazing. This is what I was expecting. And I'm going to put this on the floor, actually. So when I saw pictures of this, to be honest with you, I wasn't really sure how big it was. On a cell phone, when you get a picture, I never asked what the dimensions were. So I was picturing this must be what's in there. So my mind is blown right now because I'm like, okay, there it is. And, oh, there's some kind of a letter, probably of authenticity. I got my scissors. And, but I see there's something else in here, so I'm super excited. I was not expecting that. So this is probably going to be even more exciting. I was excited just to receive this Jim Schutt original painting right here, which was definitely going to proudly be displayed here at the studio. And yeah, so there's actually a letter here. Wow. This is going to be amazing. So I will post this and read it to you guys. Wow. Jim has gone way over the top. This is amazing. Okay, so here is the wall of sound. I'm looking for the best way to safely cut away from the painting. All right, yeah, nice for framing. Look at that. So it says on the back here, it's got the date, and Jim, it says 24, for the year. And then, of course, Jim Schutt, the artist. And it says Grateful Dead Wall of Sound 74. How amazing is that? So that is definitely going to be displayed here at Root Cellar Music Studio. I love it, Jim. Now, this, like I said, this is what I was so excited about, just to get this painting. I'm going to set it over here safely. You know what? I'll leave this out here where we can see it. But yeah, so then there's other things in here. Let's see what we got now. Okay. I have no idea. I know in this letter it probably explains it, but I don't want to take the time to read that right now, so-called on the air. I want to get right to the actual unveiling here of what Jim sent me. Okay. I see, I think I see like a light blue kind of violet kind of color. Wow. Okay. I'm so glad I decided to videotape this. I had told Jim, I showed him a picture. I said, I got the box. I'm not going to open it today because it was already nighttime. But I said, tomorrow I'm going to make a video because I really, wanted to share this with everybody and show you what Jim has made. But I'm so glad I decided to film because I had no idea there was this whole extra element of surprise going on here. Jim pulled a fast one on me. He did not tell me this was coming. What do we got here? Whoa! Look at that. There's Jim's signature. Wow. Jerry Garcia. And this is another 2024 by Jim Schutt. Wow. I'll probably do some stills of these two guys so that they'll be easier to look at. But man, Jim, you've outdone yourself. Love it. I'll put Jerry right there. I want to be 100% sure that these are safe, so I'm going to take the pillows off. Make sure they're getting kind of a good angle so they can't fall. There we go. Okay, and if that wasn't enough, I see there's something else in here. This is crazy. Okay. Okay, that's actually it, which is insane that there was 3 paintings in here. I thought I was getting 1. Let's see what we got. Okay, it's making a little more sense now. I think this is the wall of sound that I was looking at. I think, because like I mentioned, I thought it was bigger. So maybe this is it. It looks like the right color. Very hard to tell through the bubble wrap here. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is actually, let's see. Wow, this is vibrant. I'm telling you, that bubble wrap really does tone down the colors. This is way more vibrant than it looks through the bubble wrap. Look at this. Hopefully this camera is picking up what we got here. There we go. Wow. Look at that. Incredible, Jim. This is unbelievable. Really beautiful job too as far as the framing, and see how it's got the hanging. And of course it's got Jim's signature, Wall of Sound, Grateful Dead 24. Yeah. There we go. Wow. So let's put that, I don't know, I can't quite fit them all 3 in here. That is awesome. Let's do it like this. Yeah. Wow. Definitely reminds me specifically of, if I'm not mistaken, I seem to remember some pictures from like Watkins Glen. That kind of, that looks like somebody who was in one of the front rows looking up at the stage. Yeah, yeah. If you're not familiar with the Grateful Dead's Wall of Sound, I think there's an author right now writing a whole book about it. But yeah, it's a fascinating subject. Very short period in the Grateful Dead's career, where they had these amazing speakers with the Macintosh power amps, and each member of the band basically had their own kind of like miniature PA, or maybe it's better to say they had their own full PA. Lots and lots of speakers. All right, guys, I am blown away. Let's see what Jim said here. He said, Rob, thanks for suggesting the Wall of Sound as a subject. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I may be offering screen prints, art paintings in different color combinations. I love it. If I do, I'll be sure to send you some pictures of my progress. The Wall of Sound you now have is in your possession is acrylic on canvas and has been sealed with a gloss coating. Okay, and then he says, included for the Jerry Garcia mixed media piece, which is what I've got right here, I think you will find low to medium light will work best, perhaps even mounted above a lamp, which is dimmable. Oh, cool. Only when viewed in the right light will this piece reveal its magic to you. Oh, I can see, because there's these greens in here, very light hues. Oh, I can see where that's going to be amazing. Wow. And he says, I think you'll find that distance and viewing angles, both horizontally and vertically, will unlock details which, under different lighting conditions, remain hidden or masked. I hope over time you'll enjoy discovering its secrets like I have. This piece has depth. So experiment with your place. This works. So experiment where you place this, and enjoy. I hope both these original art pieces enhance your environment while promoting conversation about a time that was once and will never be again. All the best, Jim Schutt. Wow, Jim, you have completely blown my mind. This is amazing, guys. I don't know if I can get them all up on the table, but I'm going to try real quick. Let's see. So here's the original Wall of Sound. That's, yeah, like I mentioned, that was kind of my suggestion. I thought it was a good subject matter. I love the idea that Jim's going to do these with some different color combos. And imagine if you ordered, like from Jim, 4 different one of these. You could put them up, where you've got like yellows and greens and blues, just any colors you want, probably. Or maybe Jim's got some picked out that he's planning on. But I just love that idea of having kind of a set. So, yeah, look at that. Woo! Let's see, can we do this? All right. I'm not sure what angle that camera's at, so I'll try and do this. And then we'll try over here. One of these will end up probably being the video. Okay. Well, my mind is blown, Jim. I'm just so thankful. Guys, I'm going to definitely have Jim's all the socials, the storefront, the links, everything you need to get in touch with Jim. Please pick something up from Jim. He's got a new John Lennon he showed me that is awesome. I'm going to see if Jim will let me include a picture of that. But yeah, he's always doing amazing art pieces. Like I said, I just got some pictures from him from a gallery exhibit that he did, and they were just amazing. So yeah, if you guys want to get something like this made by Jim, and as you can tell from from my experience, he's open to custom orders. So if you've got something specific, especially if it's Grateful Dead, he'll be all over it, right? So definitely reach out to him and have him make something like this for your studio or your house. Woo! All right, for Root Cellar Music Studio, I am Rob Kuhlman, over and out.